Obviously, we're all tuned in to finding out the latest of what's happening in the war. What I would like to do today with you and with your permission is to fine tune a little bit what do we really need to tune into. But before I do that, let us all together thank Hashem from the bottom of our hearts for all the miracles that we see, and to pray there should be no more innocent lives lost. There's been too many. Du kadenu elim hu asana v'lo nachlam v'tzem marise b'yishor b'soido chatzroisa v'sila hoide lebach shmoi kitoi v'adenu le'lom chazdo v'yadoi v'der emunasoi. Let us give some tzedakah. Here is, and let me explain myself. Today, the fast day of Esther, it is obviously appropriate to reflect what it means for us, particularly with the events that are unfolding around us. And I'm saying us. Anywhere in the world we are, it is affecting us. And those murderers, ayatollahs, or whatever you want to call them, they're reminding it. What I've picked up on the news amongst the million and one things, that they changed their tactics. While in the previous war, they were aiming towards military bases. That's not what they're doing today. They're aiming all their murderous missiles towards population, cities, homes, synagogues, shelters. In other words, reminding us, it's about us, all of us. We're all in it together as a nation, as a Jewish nation, as a Jewish people. So one has to think, what can we do anywhere in the world we are? What can we do and what should we do? So let's look at the story of Purim. Haman said to Achashverosh, the Jews are vulnerable. Why? There's a one nation, but they are dispersed. They are all over the place. They are separated. There's a lack of unity. So they're vulnerable. Mordechai says, let's unite. Let's be together. So the first and foremost, what we have to do is to remember to unite with any and every other Jewish person, irrelevant of who, where he, she is. We are one nation. We are one people. We are one family. And we have to care and worry for each other. So what does Esther do? Esther decides to throw a feast, inviting the king and Haman. And then she's going to plead her case. But then she does the most illogical, I would even say suicidal thing. Before she met her husband, Achashverosh, in the beginning, for an entire year she was being pruned and beautified. What does she do now? Before going to meet the king, she's fasting. She's going to look, like a shmate. Not the beauty that what Achashverosh seeks in her. And why did she do that? Because she knew that the security is not in her words. Security is not going to be in her pleading. Security is not going to be in her finding favor in the eyes of her husband. Yes, this is the superficial, the external dimension of it. What really counts is how we're going to relate to Hashem. How we're going to tune in to God. So she says the first thing is we have to fast. All of us. It's this fasting which brought about that the feast that she threw for Hashverosh and Haman brought the right results. Today too we have to understand that the security is lying in the hands of God. Then to the feast, today to the fast bombs. But it's not just the bombs, it's the will and the security and the involvement, direct, miraculous involvement of God. What do we need to do? What Purim says. Listen to the Megillah tonight and tomorrow. Share matones lavionim, give tzedakah to the poor. Send mishloach manos, food gifts. Join a Purim mishta, a Purim party. And God willing, we will celebrate the Mirz Hashem tonight with Mordechai and Esther in the Beis Hamikdash. And that would be so wonderful to hear the Megillah from them.